Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, Duncanville, Texas, America, and the world, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the middle week of November 2018. Glad you're logged on and watching. On this edition, we'll be in the Panthers' den to see the highlights of the Panthers' big win over Molina last Thursday night. We'll get a short intro to the Pantherette and Panther basketball teams as they opened their season last week. Also, the Lions Club will have a promotion for their Pancake Breakfast, which comes up later on this month. And here's Romero and Doyce and more to tell us about it.
Hello, I'm Ramiro Sanchez, past president of the Duncanville Noon Lions Club.
And I'm Doyce Smith, the director of the Lions Club. And we're here to tell you about the Duncanville Noon Lions Club Pancake Breakfast this year.
I'll be there. This year, the Lions Club Pancake Breakfast is going to be held on Saturday, November the 17th. And it starts at 7 a.m.
I'll be there and I'll eat lots.
Proceeds from this event will go to the Duncanville Lions Club charities and the district charities. And this is the best pancake breakfast in town.
All right, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
We'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there. There.
Tickets are $5 each, or two for $10. Tickets can be bought at the Chamber of Commerce or at the Redbird Lanes.
Once again, it's Saturday morning, November the 17th, from 7 o'clock until 10 o'clock a.m. We'll have raffle tickets, we'll have door prizes, and we'll have plenty of entertainment. This year's breakfast is sponsored by Chubby's Restaurant. We hope to see you there.
But right now, we are ready for some football.
It's fall, it's Texas, it's Duncanville. Time for the high school football and time for the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, which highlights of last week's Duncanville Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, Leon Miller Commercial Properties, Todd and Jerry at Fry Integra Insurance Services, John and Janelle at Pope Financial Services of Raymond James and Associates, Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, Chubby's Family Restaurants, Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, and now, in the Panthers Den, here's John.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and welcome back to the Panthers Den for the 10th time this season. The Panthers are District 8 6A champions as they skinned the Molina Jaguars last Thursday night at Sprague to remain undefeated. And here's what happened. This is a game that is not expected and not hoped to last very long, as the weather and the two teams' differences make it pretty sure. The Panthers are yet to lose a game, and the Molina Jags are yet to get a win. And the Jaguars have 17 players on their team. Panther captains are DeBraylen, Giassi, Jaquindon, and Treshawn. They win the toss and elect to receive to open this final 8-6A game. Looks like Coach Samples is going to be on the sidelines for this one. Marquez Beeson takes the kickoff at the 13. And 87 yards later, Victor Escalona, PAT, 7-0. The Panthers scoring a point every second of this game so far. After the ensuing kickoff, it was 3 plays and a punt. 28 yards out of bounds to the Panther 43-yard line. After an incomplete pass, Jaquindon hands off to Tristan Smith. And 56 yards later, pay dirt. Victor makes it 14-0, 3 minutes into the game. On the ensuing kickoff, Ray Jones and Roderick Daniels Jr. make the tackle at the Jags' 21-yard line. After Molina made a first down on a 15-yard Panther penalty, they have 3rd down and 8 on the 35 when J.D. Thursby pulls off a pick 6. Interception. Takes it to the house. Victor, PAT, 21-0, midway through the first quarter. At a rate for a full game, the score would be 168-0. After the ensuing kickoff, it was 3 and out and a punt to the Panthers, and they have it at the Molina 36. Tristan goes for 25 to the Jags 11, and then Jaquinton spots Devion Walker, passes to him. He takes it. Those are the last 11 yards, and Victor makes it 28-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, a rate that would make it 149-0 in a full game. And then after 3 and out and punt, the Panthers have it at their own 31, and after an incomplete pass, Jaquinton hands off to Geisey, and 69 yards later, it's a ring 'em up, ring 'em up. Victor, out of Kareem's hold, makes it 35-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and we're back to a 168-0 pace. After the 5th ensuing kickoff of the game, on 3rd and 17, Kamaria Kenny makes the stop to force another punt, and then Kareem takes it at the Molina 35 and takes it to pay dirt. Victor, PAT, 42-0. On the ensuing kickoff, Ray Jones makes this solo tackle at the Jags' 26-yard line, and after a quarter, it's 42-0. Still on a pace to score 168 points in a full game.
Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill at Skyline is your full-service restaurant for Duncanville. Open from 6 to 9, Monday through Thursdays, till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. They feature traditional American cuisine. They offer takeout and delivery and are one of the very best catering restaurants in the area. Call 972-298-1270 and find out for yourself.
Leon Miller Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up. A longtime sponsor of the Panthers Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
It was 3 and out and punt again to the Panther 28-yard line. Jill Quinton completes to Nakia Brown for a touchdown. But a penalty calls this back to the Panther 42-yard line. Two plays later, Javon Fountain takes it those 42 yards to the house. Victor makes it 49-0, 4 minutes into the second quarter. Now only on a 147-0 pace for a full game. After Victor's ensuing touchback kickoff, there was 6:47 left in the second quarter when the coaches met and the officials confirmed that lightning was evident. So the game was initially delayed and then canceled as a final score, as everybody predicted except the UIL. So it's owned by district for the Panthers. The final District 8 6A standings have the Panthers, of course, as the district champion. Dallas Skyline finished second, Lake Highlands third, and Pierce fourth. Richardson, Berkner, and W.T. White, along with Molina, did not make the playoffs. Other by-district games against District 7 6A will have Skyline at DeSoto in Division 1. Lake Highlands will host Mansfield Lake Ridge in 2, and Pierce will be at Cedar Hill.
The District 8 6A standings are
Brought to us by Fry Integra Insurance Services for home, auto, life, boat, RV, and or business coverage. Fry Integra is your best choice. Call Todd or Jerry at 972-296-9786 or drop by the office at 214 South Main Street, Suite 101C. You'll be glad you did.
Each week we have a play of the week. In the Molina skinny, it was the first play of the route as Marquez Beeson takes the kickoff at the 13 and goes 87 yards to the house. And it set the tone for the 1/3 of a game that was played, and that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us every game and every show by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Janelle at 972-780-0533 or come by at 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James for the last 34 years.
Also, we have a hit of the week. With Molina, it happened on the last play of the first quarter, leading 42-0. When the kickoff after the 6th touchdown went to Molina's 10-yard line, and at the 26, Ray Jones makes the solo hit, and then 3 plays later, it forced another punt, and that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by Ben Franklin Apothecary, located at 302 North Main Street in the heart of downtown Duncanville. Shop for unique gifts, take care of any pharmaceutical needs, or enjoy lunch at Kitchen's Deli Sandwich Shop. Call 972-298-1147 or visit online for more information.
So it's playoff time, and the first round, of course, is by district. The Panthers will host South Grand Prairie, who was the runner-up to DeSoto in District 7-6A in Division 1. The winners of the district divisions, and the Panthers were the winners in 8-6A, always host the runners-up in the by-district round, and that game will be at Panther Stadium at 7:30 this Friday night. We'll be back on November 20th with the next edition of Duncanville Weekly News, hopefully with highlights of a Panther win in by-district over South Grand Prairie and some scenes from the Lions Pancake Breakfast. As we close, let's see some highlights of the Duncanville Pantherettes and Panthers as the basketball season has started, and some scenes from the recent air show that was at the Executive Airport. And we'll be back on or before November the 20th.
Yes! There you go!